Good morning, Hope Church family. If you could name a church anything, what would you name it? We chose to name our church Hope Church. Hope is our name. Hope is our identity. Hope is our mission. And hope is our heritage. The psalmist says in Psalm 145, verse 4, that one generation shall commend your works to another and shall declare your mighty acts. This has been who we have been from the very beginning. We have been a generational people. We have been a church that desires to be a church that makes disciples, and that plants churches, that plants churches. And that's why today we are uniting together for the 4 Generations Initiative. It's a generosity initiative with the heart to put a generational anchor in the ground and maximize the 5 acres that God has given us. In Hebrews, hope is an anchor for the soul. This building that we desire to resource through this initiative will be a generational anchor and a ministry center for this community. It'll look like 4 things. Ministry will look like worship to the Lord. It'll be a incredible creative worship space where we can minister to the Lord in worship. It'll also be ministry to each other. It will be a space, multiple spaces, where we'll be able to minister effectively to our church family. We'll have lobby space, we'll have cafe space, we'll have creative discipleship spaces for both kids and adults. We'll have creative spaces for recreation. There's even an indoor playground where our kids can grow together. But also it will be a space where ministry to our community can happen. It'll be a space where they can come and gather, where they can come and have strategic recreation, and they can come and grab a sip of coffee while they watch their kids play during the week. And then it will be ministry to the world by being a place, a hub where hope can grow and thrive and be able to resource generations of church plants all around the world. What an incredible God-sized mission that He has given us. What a sacred thing that we are doing together. And I'm so excited about what God might do through the 4 Generations Initiative. Would you begin praying today about 2 things? Would you pray today that this initiative would be successful for the kingdom? And second, would you pray today what God might be leading you to give, your sacrificial commitment to this sacred mission that we've joined together to be a part of? I want to personally invite you to November the 3rd, Sunday, November the 3rd. That is our Commitment Sunday. That's the day where we will gather together after praying, where we will come and gather around this mission and make our commitments to the Lord for the 4 Generations campaign. Me and my wife Jennifer have already begun praying about what God might lead us to give toward this mission. And would you do the same today? I want to remind you of 2 things that I said just a few months ago, that God has been so good to Hope. And the second, God is not done. He has just begun.